Now, we have sound. We should have sound now. Yeah. And okay. Hi, Kath. Kath, guess what? I figured out how to turn on subscribers mode. Thank you. Loud and clear. Yeah. You guys, I am in such a great mood today. And I have such a great meal to prepare with you today. Yes. Hey, Rose. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, are you here to cook with me? Because I am here to cook with you. It's going to be fun. Yeah. So, hey, guys, guess what? The more you chat, the more I get thrown out into the algorithm. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Street Pole. So, is this our first time meeting? If it is, hi, I'm Calamity. It's really nice to meet you. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah. And, oh, look, Nikki Noodles is a star. Hey, Kath. How's it going? How are you feeling today? You feeling all right? Well, I'm feeling pretty good today. My mental clarity is pretty good, you know. I think I'm pretty on top of it. Yeah. And so and then I'm sure that there is a troll that is going to troll me today, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Welcome to the trolls. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And then oh, well, I'll give my people in the Lurkers Lounge a little bit of a hooty hoo. How are you? Are you going to be my troll today, Hugh? Well, I have a couple trolls. I have two for sure that I know of. Let's go. Oh, Hugh, it's so good to see you. How is Miss J? She doing well? Yeah. You guys, I made another hairband. I made another one. I love it because look, it can go with so many different outfits and it's great. And it goes with me and my jeans today. So what we're going to do today, you guys, we're making manicotti. Hugh, you like to play whack-a-troll? Well, you know what? You and I need to talk. Yeah. Whack-a-troll, wacka, 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 boom. That's how we play whack-a-troll around here. Oh, let's see. How is Kath doing? Kath, I don't see your answer. I don't see your answer to me. How are you feeling, love? Hey, Sir Sean, hooty-hoo. And for those of you who don't know, Sir Sean is Jaffo. Yeah. So sometimes it comes as Jaffo, and sometimes it comes as Sir Sean. Yeah. You guys, I'm very excited about the meal today. So I did the noodles ahead of time. Yeah. So all we have to do is work on the sauce, which is super easy. I'm going to show you an easy way to make a wonderful sauce that you will absolutely love. Okay. It's a pink sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making it in a garlic Alfredo type of sauce. And then I'm going to add a little bit of tomato to it and see how that turns out. I already know because it's great. Okay. Am I using, of course I'm using ricotta cheese. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm using ricotta and Parmesan and mozzarella. Yeah. Are you going to hang out with us for a little bit, as long as you can? Izzy May had her first day of second grade. She had fun, bumped her head at recess. Did it knock any sense into her? Oh, tell Izzy May that Calamity said hello, and I'm thinking about her. Yeah. Yeah. So, hey guys, if you could hit that like button on your way in, that would be great. And if you're my trolls, I'm sure you're not going to hit it, and that's fine because it still counts towards me. So if you want to hit the down button, then hit the down button. It's up to you. So here we go. Okay, guys, I want to show this to you. Look at this zucchini. Oh my gosh. And let me get a normal one to show, a normal size one that you get in the grocery store to show you. The one in the grocery store is half the size of this. And it's going to taste half the flavor, I'm sure. Grocery store, garden. Garden, grocery store. Great taste, half the taste. Overpriced, free. That's good. Great taste, half the taste. Great size, half the size. Garden, grocery store. Rip you off, free. I love it, I love it, I love it. So anyway, and then we're going to have some zucchini also. And it'll be really, really nice. Yeah, so I'm excited. Okay, and so let me see. So street pole. I'm excited that you're here and hanging out with us. This is good news. All right. So you guys, I need to wash my hands one more time, and then we'll be ready to roll. So I just made a short, you guys, and it's a fun one because I always get asked these questions about when I was a flight attendant. I always get asked questions. So I thought I would do a little series of answering the questions that I get asked. And so today was question number 1, which is the question that I get asked all the time. And that question is, what is your favorite place that you went to on a layover? And so you have to watch the short to get the answer. So how many people? Oh my gosh, there must be, oh, let me see. Well, you know what? I forgot to advertise that I'm coming on. So this is the only notice that people are getting. So anyway, but they'll get it. They'll get it. I did not say Japan. No, I did not. It's close to Japan, but it's not Japan. And so I almost said Singapore. Almost, but not quite. Yes, it was Hong Kong. Hong Kong, that was my favorite. Because you know what, you guys, there's this place in Hong Kong. It's called Victoria's Peak. And I didn't tell this story about this. So, okay, I'll tell you the story. It's kind of funny. So we get to Hong Kong, and so I had never been there. And I wanted to go to Stanley Market really bad. And Stanley Market, there's a place called Stanley Market and Ladies Market, okay? The Ladies Market, I think, started before the Stanleys. And it's just a big flea market. And so you can get all kinds of stuff there. And then you can get all your knockoffs and everything there. Yeah. Hey, cookie girl. Oh my gosh, you're green. Oh, I didn't see you. Do that. Thank you for renewing your membership. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's the video that got me here. It did! Street pole right on. Right arm. Well, that makes me so excited because, yeah, I got a new friend. We made a new friend at the FOD. Welcome to the FOD, FOD, the Friends on Demand. You turn on your phone and boom, there we are. Yeah. So anyway, I was on my way to go to the Stanley Market. And the Stanley Market, I don't know, but well, it's been like 15 years, but the Stanley Market is bigger or not as big as the ladies' market. And they have better deals. You can wheel and deal. And actually, I'm a really good wheeler dealer, believe it or not. And so I remember going and I wanted to get this one knockoff Prada purse that I could, tow along with my rollerboard because I wanted something pretty to go along with it, So I found this purse there, and it was a Prada knockoff purse, and that thing stayed with me and stayed with me. And then the liner started, fraying on the inside. I can't tell you how many times I ran that liner through the sewing machine, but it worked. Now, it burned when my home burned down. So, yeah. Cookie has been a chef member for 13 months. Oh my gosh, Cookie, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you, darling. And so okay, back to my little story. So I got my Prada purse, okay? And so then off to Victoria's Peak I was going because I had to catch the sunset at the right time, okay? And then after the sun sets, boom, the fireworks start going off. And the fireworks are like almost every night, seriously. And for those of you who don't know, let's say that this is the waterway, okay? And this is Hong Kong, and this, all of this stuff is China. And so they set off the fireworks, and the fireworks go over the waterway, and it's so beautiful. And so, but the funny part of this is, I went up to go take the tram to get up there, and I'm on this bus, and there's these kids, these Asian kids, and let me just make sure. Thank you for your continued support. Oh yes, thank you, Kath. Portland Andy. Shout out to my friend Portland Andy. Right on. Okay, I'm going to interrupt my story because you know what? I love this guy. Okay, if one of you could put his link in the chat, I'd appreciate that. His name, it's Portland Andy, and he restreams. All kinds of things. He'll do police chases like Damon from Smoke and Scan will do, and then he does like riots and protests and all kinds of stuff. Oh, and press briefings from what's her face? I can't remember her face, but anyway. So. And he makes me laugh, and he's just a cool dude. And if you guys remember, for those of you who remember Damon from Smoke and Scan, I've interviewed him a couple times. Well, Portland Andy said that he didn't commit, but he might come on, and I would love it. So, and I want to tell you something that happened to him. He was at like 50... maybe 53, 54,000 subscribers. This smart guy started restreaming everything that was happening in the UK. And over the weekend, he shot up like 10,000 subs. It was insane. I was so happy for him. So shout out to my friend Portland Andy there. There you go, friend. It's good to see you. And Raiders Queen is here. Brandon is here. Hey, Tina, hooty hoo. So I'm on this bus in Hong Kong, and it's a double-decker bus, and I'm sitting on the top thing. And remember, I'm on my layover because I was a flight attendant at the time. So I'm on my layover, so I don't have a lot of time. So I'm on this bus to get me over to Victoria's Peak, and there were these kids. And so one comes over to me and sits down, and then they take a picture, and then runs off and goes back to, his friends. Then two girls come and sit down right next to me, and they take a picture. And I'm like, what is going on? And so then another one comes over, sits down, and takes a picture. Well, I posed, with them for the picture. And then the whole group comes over. It was hilarious. It was so funny. Well, then it didn't turn out funny because I got off the bus and they started following me. And to get up to Victoria's Peak, you have to get to the tram, you kind of have to go through this little market. That's how they get you, with all the, souvenirs, And they're following me, and they've got me tagged. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So then I start, racing around, and I'm going like this, I'm acting like a fool trying to get away from them. Well, I ended up losing these kids. I got up on the tram, and I'm going up, and I look back, and there's all these kids still looking for me. It was great. So that was the only time I was really followed. Yeah. I got to move this up here because I can't see the chat. Did Andy take off? Portland Andy take off? Yeah, he's a good guy. I really like him. I want a headband. I absolutely love them. You want one of these? Oh my gosh, they're so fun. You know what, sweetie? One thing that we're doing is, oh my gosh, who gifted that 5 memberships? Who was that? Cookie? Thank you. Thank you so much, Cookie. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. And my friend Andy's in here. Yeah. And so I get up to Victoria's Peak. I get up to the top. I lose these kids. Hey, David, how's it going? And so I'm sitting down, and there's these people up there, they're taking pictures and stuff. And there's this bride, and she's all beautiful, and they're taking pictures of her. And so I'm sitting down, and I'm watching everything that's going on. And there was a man, and he didn't sit right next to me, but it was in the general area where, we could talk. And, well, he ended up being a National Geographic photographer. And at the time, England had just given, not proprietorship. What is the word I'm looking for when, they have control over it? Well, anyway, the control went back to China. And so he was there in Hong Kong, and he was doing, his photography. And his wife was over in China, and she's a journalist. And hang on just a second. Got to read what Tawana said. Manicotti time. Came and make a mean manicotti. So did my mother back in the day. Well, you're gonna meet another one who can cook her butt off and make some good manicotti. So anyway, he and I were talking, and he had a bottle of wine, and we shared a bottle of wine, and we watched the fireworks. And then he went his way, and I went my way, and I learned so much from that guy. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So okay, now Raiders Queens. Kath and I have been talking, and not about this, but Kath, I just came up with this. There's a point system going. So if you chat more, the more you chat, the more points you're going to get. And the more extra things that you do, which are not necessary, by the way, but you'll get more points. And so, and then once a month, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a raffle. And you know what? I might raffle one of these headscarves that I made off. I might raffle a couple of them off. Who knows? So we'll have to see. I have to talk to Kath and see how that goes. But what do you think? You like the point thing? Hey, Hugh, thank you. You've been with me the whole time. Thank you. A lot of you have. Kath has. Cookie has. Nikki has. I mean, you all have. It's been great. So, okay, let's get cooking, shall we? All right. Because, most of my views are after the live. And so, but I'll just have them, click forward. Yeah. So, Tina, I met Tina today when I did a makeup tutorial. I sure did. All right. I need to make the sauce first. Let's make some sauce, shall we? Okay. First thing I need to do is, I need to bloom my spices. Remember that? We got to bloom our spices. What is blooming your spices, you're asking me, right? Well, for those of you who have dried spices, like this here, we're going to combine all of our spices and then we're going to bloom them, and I'll show you how. So we need a tablespoon of paprika. Okay. You don't have enough hair. I've been losing my hair too, but mine is due to stress, I think, and probably menopause. It's no secret I'm 53 and I'm having menopause and I get hot flashes. They suck. Okay. Oh, thank you, Nikki, for reminding me. For those who are watching the replay, or for all of those of you who are lurking, please know I know you're there. Thank you so much for being here. Why don't you grab yourself a beverage, maybe a little snack, then sit down, put your feet up, and enjoy, because I'm sure that something will happen to me, because it always does. So, hooty hoo. And these are my bat wings, my fat that goes south. And I'm waving to you. Hooty hoo. Okay, there we go. So, hey, hey, Cubby. It's not Chubby, it's Cubby. It's Cubby, Calamity. Sheesh. Okay, so tablespoon of paprika. Okay. Just a moment. We all know what this is. It's my absolute favorite. Redmond salt. Redmond salt. Okay. Let me show this to you. It's a pink salt, and it's from an ancient, and it's from an ancient mine in the Salt Lake City area. And those little pink dots in there, those are minerals. And the salt is delicious. It is not like the iodized salt, the table salt that you use normally, or you get at a restaurant or whatever. It's a pink salt. So you don't have to go to the Himalayas or even to France to get it. You can get it right online. And it is a pink salt with minerals, and it has this taste. And it's almost to me like an underlying taste of a little butter. It has the salt flavor, and it brings out the flavor of the food, but it is delicious. If you go to my link tree in my link tree is Redmond salt. Okay? Click on that link. And if you put in the coupon code, which is 2 words, Calamity coupon, you'll get 15% off. So please let me know if you order any, because I want to know what you think. So it's Redmond salt. I buy it by the gallon or the bucket. This is a 10-pound bucket. So that's what I do. So we're going to put a half. Actually, we'll put a teaspoon of Redmond salt in here. A teaspoon is 1/3 of a tablespoon. A tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. Okay? How long the bucket of, that bucket of salt lasts me, like, I fill this up maybe every 6 weeks. And this is a cup. And I will say well over a year, maybe a year and a half. But keep in mind, I cook a lot, so depending on how much you cook, here's a teaspoon of it, boom, right in there, is how long your bucket will last. But to me, it's completely worth it. Completely, yeah. So let me see who else is in here. Oh, wait, I got to finish up. See, my ADHD, it gets in the way. All right, now we need a teaspoon of granulated garlic, or a tablespoon of granulated garlic. And I need to get some more. I'm about out. I think I might have some more. I usually do. And then I need some fresh pepper. Now, see, actually, I don't need to bloom this pepper because it is already being going through the mill, And so I'm probably, I don't know, 9, 10. I did 10. Okay. And then I need some onion powder. Where's my onion powder? It's right here. Don't worry. So, hey, Tazzy, how are you doing, darling? Tablespoon of onion powder in there. And then I know some of you don't like it, but you know what? I have an autoimmune disease, and I like to put as many things as I can to help me along. So I am getting some crushed red pepper to put in here, and I'm probably going to put a teaspoon. Okay. And this one, it's not very hot. It's not very hot. And so I add and a little bit of oregano, a tablespoon of oregano. Everybody else in the world calls it oregano. We call it oregano, the Americans, because we have to be different, Yeah, so, and a tablespoon of the oregano. Yeah, so, okay. Now to bloom our spices, okay? And what we're doing here is we're using the molcajete or the mortar and pestle. And we are causing friction. And the friction causes the oils that are in the spices to come out and bring it up to how do I say this? And bring it up to from here to here. Yeah. And if you don't have one of these, don't worry. Get a pan. Put it on the stove. Okay? Get a pan. On the stove. Nothing in it. Screaming hot. Okay? Then you can put your spices in there. Maybe 10 seconds, and then get it off the heat, and then put it in a bowl and just wait until you're ready to use them. And then with this thing, I like to use this thing, not only because it was a gift, but I like it. And you know it's done when you can smell the spices like big time. And I'm starting to do that right now. Yeah. And so, oh, Tawana, excellent cook, and I know that your family, oh, because when you cook, you put your love. Well, you know what? It is made with love. That's true. I don't have patience. When God was giving that out, I was in the bathroom or something because I don't have any. But okay, here we go. Now it's really starting to smell nice. Nice. Okay. Whoops, where's my water? Let me grab my water. It's right over here, you guys. So, hey, Portland Andy, are you still in the chat? Because if you are, I want to show you something. I want to show you something if you're still in here. Okay? Hey, Mike Coffee. I'm so glad you're here to hang out with your ladies. Yeah. And he was hanging out, lurking while I was doing my makeup. So was somebody else. Oh, okay. Andy's here. Because most of you have seen this. Okay, Andy. I live beyond the boonies in Wyoming. Okay? And Gracie, no, don't even do it. No, you stay. Just going to bark her head off. Can you believe in ancient times spices were equivalent to money? Oh, yes. You know, as a matter of fact, I told a story about that. I did, and I'll tell it again. Vanessa with an L. Hello. Good to see you. Okay. Andy, I was trying to explain to you, Italians don't use that many spices in manicotti. But you know what? I'm making it my way. Okay. Okay, Andy. Cookie. I hope I didn't insult you with that because I didn't mean to. Not at all. Andy, I live about 7.5, almost 8 miles back on that dirt road. And to get here in the wintertime, we have to snowmobile. And so that way is Jackson Hole. And then, oh, good, Cookie, I'm so glad. And then that way is a little town called Pinedale. And that's my teepee that I just put up. It's an 18-foot teepee in circumference. The only thing I have to do is just get the fire ring inside. And then I've got 20 acres. And beyond those trees are another 13 acres of pasture, kind of like, you know, pasture land here that's up there. And so, and then there's a couple ponds. There's a pond there, and then a pond up there. And then we have a creek that, you know, goes all through back there, and then a seasonal one that goes back behind the cabin here. But I was trying to explain to you where I was. And so there's nothing behind us, just forest. And so it's pretty cool. So I just I was trying to explain that to you one day, but I have, as you know, I have multiple sclerosis, and most of my problems are cognitive. And so, okay, Gracie, you bark outside. You tell everybody off out there. So that's what I wanted to show you. Yeah. So, okay. I want to build a guest house, just a teeny one. You won't make an environmental disaster. That's funny. Let me wash my hands real quick. Yeah. Cookie, I'm sure that you bloom your spices as well, don't you? And yeah, Andy, Portland Andy, I was so proud of him. It was how many subs did you receive over that weekend of doing that protest? I was just so happy for you, my friend. So happy. Okay, here we go. So we have properly bloomed our spices, So we'll set that aside. Okay, now I'm going to be making a different type of, you guys want to sit in here? Well, no, not yet, not yet. Because, okay, I'm taking a stick of butter, okay? Are you afraid of the bears going after your fur babies? No, not really. Uh, the bears don't bother anybody unless something bothers them. And in this general area, we have mostly white-tailed deer, not whitetail, mule deer that live around here. And we probably have 15 or so, and then there's like 7 or 8 that had babies. And so, I don't know how many babies they had. But it's cute. I've been seeing some of the little babies, running around with their little spots, Oh, God, it's cute. So, okay. Hey, fan fictions. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Cube of butter. We're going to melt this down slowly, not quickly, slowly. Okay. And so I'm going to add to it some cream. And then the cream will melt together with the butter slowly. All right. So just some regular cream. Okay. It is God's country, Tazzy. It is God's country. Okay, I had about I'm gonna say a half a thing left, so I just used the whole thing. So what I did was I'm melting the butter along with the cream. Okay, and I'm just gonna let that sit, and they will join their union together. Yeah. Yes, sir. Actually, no, that's not true. Okay, remember when I showed you how to make butter? Okay, when you're whipping the butter or the cream, right, and it gets to the butter, right before it gets to the butter stage. Oh, okay. See you later, Cookie. Right before it gets to the butter stage, and I'm sorry, the whipped cream stage. That's what the whipped butter is. But I love you too, Cookie. We are making a Manicotti Alfredo is what we're making today. And so now I need to add spice to those, okay? So I have a whole bunch here, but I'm only going to take a tablespoon of it. All right. And just like, whoopsie, oh, flippers. Oh, I X'd out. Okay, you guys are okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, give me back. Hang on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Just like our new friend said, I'm looking for, I forgot your name. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Yeah, Wyoming's pretty cool, isn't it, Andy? um, street poet. Street poet. What he was saying was back in, I guess we would call it ancient times, people, in lieu of monetary money, physical money, they would trade with spices. Mm-hmm. And okay, I told you this story, but some of you haven't heard this. Going through the shuk in Egypt or Israel or wherever you're at in the Middle East, you're going through a shuk, which is an Arab marketplace. So you're cruising through there, and then it smells everywhere like BO. The whole Middle East smells like BO, and so you're just like, ah. And well, then you get to the spice area, and then you're like, I'm sorry, I just snorted. That's a little embarrassing. But yeah, so you get there, and then you're like, oh my gosh. And what's going on is there's women back there, and they're blooming the spices. Yep. But in the ancient times, people would use the Silk Road, that goes through China and through, Pakistan and through all that area up into the middle of Israel. And that's called the Silk Road. And it was an ancient road where that was common for trading. And spices were a huge commodity to be traded because in every area they grew different kinds of spices. So just thought you'd like to know that. Yeah. Thank you, Bud, pal, for bringing that up. I appreciate that. Because you know what, I have a broken brain, and I forget things a lot. So yeah, and for those of you who don't know, I have to be reminded to drink water because my hypothalamus gland from my MS is damaged, and so it sounds crazy, but it's true. Your hypothalamus gland is what tells your brain when you're thirsty. Guess who doesn't know all the time when she needs water? Okay, Tina, hurry back. So thank you for reminding me. Okay. Now I'm going to put a tablespoon of spice in here. Keep an eye on this because you do not want it to scorch at all. I'll bring you guys over here in just a minute. Okay. Oh boy, that smells delicious. Okay, let me turn this down some more. Okay. Because remember, everything when you're cooking, the majority of the time, it's what? Low and slow. Low and slow. When you spoke of trading spices with money, it reminds me of my biblical times when Jesus was alive and walked the earth doing miraculous healings to the people in Israel and other places. It's true. It's very true. Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to Jesus. He's my homie. I have to say that. Mike, you're a spicy something. Yes, you are, Mike Coffee. Okay. All right. So, and then I'm going to use these spices probably for the rest of the meal. Okay. So now I want to add more garlic, and I'm out of garlic bulbs. So guess who has to use the jarred garlic? It's not my favorite, but it'll work. Where the heck is my thing? Okay. So I'm going to do a good, probably 2 tablespoons of garlic in here. Okay. And then I'll just let it simmer. All right. Just let it simmer. And let me bring you over here and show you. just like that. Just low and slow. So I've got it on a very low, low flame. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. See how everybody's doing. Thank you, Jethro. Alrighty. So now I've got that all ready to go. So now let me rinse this out, and I'm gonna get my noodles. So let me grab my noodles, my manicotti shells that I cooked ahead of time. Okay. And you guys, it's cool today. It's like really cool up here today. Okay. And let's do that. Okay. All right. See, I got my manicotti shells all ready to roll. So now I just need to make the stuffing. Stuffing of what, Calamity? Stuffing of the manicotti shells, silly. Okay. So, tempted but won't dip, finger for lick. Right, Mike? Right? Okay. So I've got a nice bowl that was actually gifted to me, 3 of them together from Impress Me, you guys, from Impress Me. So let me see who else. Hey, hi, mods. Shout out to the mods. Okay. Now, ricotta cheese. Alrighty. Oh, let me get a spoon, a wooden spoon. I got to turn this down just a little bit, guys. Okay. Gracie, you need to hold on. Okay. Make sure that you're, oh gosh, you can't even see me. Make sure that you're keeping an eye on your Alfredo, because you don't want it to scorch, because it will scorch, because it's all dairy in there. So this meal is definitely not gluten-free. Yeah, you're going to want to pass on this one if you go gluten-free. But if you are not gluten-free, you're going to want to smash this recipe. Smash or pass, right? You're going to want to smash it. Okay. Let me get my, where are they? Watch out, out the kitchen, Grace. Out the kitchen. Okay, here we go. Couple wooden spoons here. Okay. So I'm going to finish off this one. I'm going to open this one. And this is a 15 ounces. Okay? And all of it. In we go. And this one, I have a third of it left. And so I'm going to use that. Okay? And I want to put in, I only have so much grated Parmesan, so I'm going to use the other Parmesan. So I'm probably, I don't know, that's about a tablespoon. So I'm putting that in there. All right. We need 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Hey, you guys, look what else I have. I'm not making them today, but I have egg roll wrappers for another show. Okay. 2 eggs. Un day. What language is that one? Anybody know? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, I want to spice this up. Where's my big spoon? Oh well, I have to use 2 of these. So, hey, soul person, how's it going? And that's a 1/2 tablespoon. And here's the other half. Boom. There we go. And I want to put some garlic in here. And 2 tablespoons of garlic. Okay, or a few cloves. Ding, ding, ding. All right, now, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh well. Okay, now get your spoon and make sure your eggs are nicely incorporated in there. Okay? And then I know what I'm missing, my parsley. Yes. Oh my gosh. This already smells so good, and it's because of those spices. Okay. And parsley. Parsley, that's what I'm looking for. Sheesh. Okay. Parsley flakes. And I'm using these for color. So I'm going to use that's almost a tablespoon. Boom. Okay. Because we want a little bit of color in there. I'm not using it for flavor so much. Okay. See? Anything that's made with a ricotta or something like that, you're going to want to put in some parsley. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I think I'm seeing everybody. I think I'm caught up. Am I caught up with the chat, you guys? Stellar Elf. I can't remember who Stellar Elf is. So help me out. Who is Stellar Elf? Dadgummit. Don't remember. Okay, now we have to look back at our sauce. Okay. And this is a little bit too big. I don't want that one. That's the one I want. I'm sorry for the noise, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. All right. And this is an 8 by 11. I was getting out the 9 by 13, but I think that's just a little bit too big. Yep. What are you whipping up in that bowl? That's delicious. That is going to be the filling. That's ricotta cheese. That's going to be the filling for our manicotti, honey. And so I'm going to pipe the filling into here. Yeah. So, and gosh, just smells terrific. All right, let me see. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Kath. Tomorrow I have a special guest, and she's so freaking cute. Steph, my friend Steph, and she's from Steph, who sells stuff by the seashore. And I actually got this necklace from her. Okay, I'm on the big screen. Woo! Two of your neighbors are watching. Hey, shout out to the neighbors, and I would love a sub if you think of it. Okay, now back to my friend stuff. This is from the 1920s. It's 100 years old. This necklace, and she goes and she finds all of this antique stuff from thrift stores, stuff that has value that people don't realize. And so I have a beautiful scarf that is 100 years old coming too. I can't wait for it. And I have a couple other things some earrings. Well, anyway, she'll be on the show, and she is a hoot, you guys. Oh my gosh. And she is from the Carlsbad area in California. Yeah, so she's a lot of fun. You guys will really like her a lot. Yeah, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to branch out on my interviews that I do with people. Yeah, and so if my friend Portland Andy is still in here, hopefully he will agree to sit down and have a chat with me. All right. Yeah, Andy, we talked about Wyoming one time. You were talking about Cody, I think. You're right. You're absolutely right, Tawana. Nice. Okay. Let's see how our little sauce is doing. Because you know what? It's going to cook. And oh, geez. I do not like this, narrow thing that YouTube has us do. But I guess it's better for people who are on the phones. So let me get a little spoon, and we'll have a little sample of our sauce. Okay. Needs a little more seasoning. Where'd it go? And here we are. So I'm going to put in another tablespoon, and let's see how that does. Okay. And let's let that, incorporate together a little bit. So while that is doing that, we can talk a bit, see what's going on. And so, yeah. So does anybody have plans for the weekend? Put in the chat what your plans are for the weekend. I'd love to hear it. Love to see it. My plans are a big wazoo. I know what I forgot, the tomato stuff for our sauce. Dun, dun. Okay. So you're just going to want some diced tomatoes. Okay. And here I have Italian style diced tomatoes. And it's just how many ounces is that? A 14.5-ounce can. See, it's not that big. Okay. And we're going to move over here, guys. I'm going to move you over here. Sorry for the noise. Sugar. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Let me put a lower light on. Okay, that's the best I can do. Is this okay for you guys? Is this okay? I hope it is. You guys keep an eye on the sauce. All right. So now I had this leftover in the fridge, and there's just a teeny bit, so it's going in. And you guys, thank you, Kath. You guys know how I am with stuff that's left over. I repurpose it all. Well, I try to. I try. All right. Now the can. What's a turntable, Mike? Oh, a turntable? Isn't that, are you talking about a record player? Okay. And this will make our pink sauce. Okay. Now I need to get my my thing. Party time this weekend. No kidding. Oh, how fun. I missed my 50th birthday. My house burnt down. And so that kind of stunk. But that is so cool. Accident. How many siblings do you have? Just curious. Where is, there's that part, but I need the rest. Just a second, guys. If you can keep an eye on that, that would be great. Okay, I got what I need. Got what I need. Okay. Now, this is called an immersion blender. All right. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I want to get some of the tomato chunks down. So, yeah, I thought, okay, record player, right on. And oh, is she behind me? A little stinker. Oh, yeah, you know what, Tawana? I understand loss, as you know. That's good enough. And my heart and prayers are out to you. They are. Okay. Now that this has a little, it's a little too watery, so I'm going to have to thicken it up. But let me take a little tester bite of this. Okay. That's good. I'm going to put a little bit more salt in there, and then we're good. Probably, I don't know, that was a good teaspoon. A teaspoon. Yeah, hey, accident. I would love to sit down and have a chat with you. Are you open to it? And I know you're probably going, me? But yeah. You're in a lot of chats that we go to, and you mod, and you're an interesting person. You're very, very nice. And so I'd like to sit down and have a chat with you. Are you open to that? Maybe. All of a sudden he'll disappear. Okay, let's see how this is now. Not that I wish I had one, but I do need one. What? One of those immersion blenders or a turntable? Okay. Just curious which one. Whoops. Okay. Bomb diggity. Perfect. Okay. So now I need to thicken it a little bit because those tomatoes were in water. Out, Gracie. And so I need to thicken that a little bit. So I'm going to thicken it with a little bit of cornstarch and water. And then we'll thicken it. So let me get a little thing. We can get our water right here. Okay. Calamity got you 3 new subscribers. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Tazzy? Okay, and then in here I'm going to put probably a good teaspoon of the cornstarch. And let me mix that together. Yeah. Oh, you're talking to me. Oh, right on. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. If there's a gentleman there, thank you. I appreciate it, friends. SNH, it says Calamity Girl. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. More than you know. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Haxton, I didn't see your answer. And I've been looking. Did you answer? Did you give an answer? I need a little bit. This needs more cornstarch in it. Okay. So I probably put another teaspoon in there. Oh, an immersion blender. Yeah, those are great. They are great. Okay. Hi, Wendy. It will be. It will be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. So let me turn the heat up a little bit. It's getting hot in here. Oh, you're welcome, Tawana. You're welcome, Dollface. Do you cook like this every day for your family? We take turns, and I do 3 days a week, and so pretty much we like to try new recipes and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff in the freezer. I'll put it that way. But that's not a no. A 1% maybe. Okay, accident. No problem, sweetie. No problem. That's funny. Okay. Nikki Noodles has 277 points. Hey, Raiders Queen, are you still in here? Oops, I spilled a little bit. Hi, Soul Prism. Okay. And then let's get this going. I have to stay here because it's going to be one of those constantly stir things. Where is my... Here it is. Okay. Yeah, this immersion mic blender that I got is it's great because you can put that that thing on, or there's other attachments for other things, so it's not just the immersion blender. It's pretty cool. I love this thing. Okay. Drive the truck outside with a cowboy hat and a pizza straw in my mouth and red flannel shirt. That's right. And then you'll go, ladies, tip your hat, right? Okay, we're starting to thicken up a little bit. Well, so this is going to be good. I might have to get the bigger, use the bigger thing. And let me sample this. Okay. Hey, Chrome. Gosh, that's good. Okay. Now I just have to kind of keep stirring it. So, yeah, Chrome, every time I see you, I think of that song, Chrome, from Trace Adkins. Yeah. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. I think I saw you this morning, or was it last night? I can't remember which one. I like to watch Smoke and Scan, you guys, and I see a lot of people in there. Hey, Raiders Queen, Fubar fan, you. I'm so glad that you came over. Okay, now you guys joined us as well, I should say. Now you guys see that this is getting thicker. Ford truck Chevy, like Chevy. Oh, don't. Yeah. You know, there's some people around here that have it is a big time Ford or Chevy debate. Huge. Yeah. And especially with the Cowboys. Oh my gosh. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Tazzy. It is. Wait, no, not this one. This one is the Amazon brand, but the same. And then I have another one that is, and I got that from my girlfriend Lisa when she passed away. So, but I have another sponsor coming on, you guys. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, all of a sudden I'm getting all of, not all of these, but I'm getting lots of legit sponsors who want to work with me. So I think it's kind of exciting. Yeah. So you guys see how this is thickening up now? Then they would cook manicotti. She would stuff it with manicotti cheese, ground turkey, and some vegetables. Ragu sauce. Did she make her own ragu? My mother-in-law, that's her favorite sauce is ragu. Okay, that's about good. That's exactly where I need it. So I'm turning the heat off. And I'm going to let this set. Okay, so now back to the counter we go. Ooh, it's hot in there. Are you guys hot? It's hot in there. Ooh, it's getting hot in there. Okay. Yeah, you know, the Amazon brand works really, really well, and it's, oh gosh, look at that. And I love it. And in this one that I'm using right now, I make bread in that a lot. Yeah, bread. Whew. Oh, okay. I'm back. Ugh. I'm so glad that your friends are hanging out with us now. This is great. Yeah, and you guys, this is so crazy. Okay, Taz the Bulldog, you know, I found Taz the Bulldog on my own. There was a short. I was watching some shorts, you guys. I have to fix my apron. I was watching a short, and I saw this cutest bulldog, and of course, you know, I had to stop on it. And I was like, oh my God, he's the cutest thing. I want to watch more. So then I went to her page, and it's all the bulldog. And I was like, this is right up my alley. I love it. I love it. And so, yeah, I found you on my own. On my own. My own. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me make some room around here. We all know what that I am not a clean cook at all. But I have a large counter, so that's okay. Whoops. Okay. In here, I want to put a little bit of mozzarella. Gracie, you need to go out. I will fall down on you. Go, go. Good girl. Scratchy, you too. Go, go. Out the kitchen. Out the kitchen. Out the kitchen, buddy. Go on. All the way out. They are like kids. They know exactly the line that they're not to cross for being out the kitchen. Let me show you. Yeah, that's who we got right there. And then he's a good boy. He goes and waits way over there, but she knows the line not to cross. Oh my God. Gracie, you kill me already. Okay, so I'm just going to put some mozzarella in here. Yeah. Hi, Bubbles. Good to see you. How was school today? Was it better than yesterday? Bubbles started her senior year of high school. Okay, now we're going to pipe the manicotti, pipe the cheese into the manicotti. And let me get a hot thing for that to sit on. Oh my God, that's heavy. Oh, crumb. Oops. I dropped a big onion and it went rolling down the counter onto the floor. Okay. So Gracie is on steroids. She's got a pretty bad case of asthma. And so last week, she went for a walk, and it was a hard walk on her. And she came back, she couldn't breathe. And so off to the doctor she went. And so now she has steroids. And so she's feeling much, much better. But I'm a little bit concerned about when the steroids are done, if she's going to go back to like it's breathing through a straw. Yeah, so yes, you were right. Oh, my last first day in the books. Oh, it was your last first day. I thought, wait a minute, your last first. I'm confused by that, doll face, because I thought you were starting your senior year. Oh my gosh, it's hot. I can't tell if this is a hot flash coming on or not. So anyway, we'll just not pay attention to that. Dinner last night, chicken and waffles, off the hook. It was off the chain. It was really good. Okay. Now you guys, I'm going to move you a little bit closer so that you can see a little better. Okay. Can you see a little better there? Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, last night it was so good. You know what? I can put you right here. This is a better spot for you guys. Why don't you sit right there on the counter? How about you not? That's not a good place for you. Oh my gosh. It's a live show, you guys. This is what happens. People say last first day of school because I got it now. Yep, your last first day of school. Yes. Unless you go off to university. Are you going to university or junior college or maybe a trade school? You know, trade schools, I think, are going to be a little bit more valuable to one than college, personally. But that's just me. Okay, here's our pink sauce. Okay. And we want to line the bottom with it. Always line your bottom of your pan with your sauce. Now you see in here I have some tomato chunks, but not a ton, just some. Okay. Now that will go aside. Piping bag. Turn it down this way as you fill it. Whoops. As you start filling it, turn it down this way, or otherwise you're going to get a lot of crumb all over you. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, you guys, you'll have to check out my friend Portland Andy. You will really like him. I've been watching him for a few years. And he is a lot of fun to watch. Come on, get down there. Okay. See what I mean? It is a little messy, but this is going to be some good stuff. Okay. In the bag. Okay. Now take your shell, squeeze your bag, boom, and boom. There's one. Okay, just like that. Just like that. I can't see the chat, you guys. We're making manicotti, love. Okay. And this manicotti, to me, it makes a difference. There's a brand that's called American Beauty. I don't like that. They rip and they just, it's hard. Now these were Barilla. I like the Barilla. Okay. So just to, in case you decide to make them, that is my opinion. Okay. Kath. Oh, Kath doesn't like cheese. Never mind. I don't know if she'd like this. She doesn't do cheese. Okay. Zoop. And zoop. Boomity boom. Super easy, you guys. Zoop. Oh, that one's got a little tear in it. That's okay. How's it going? Hey, guys, I would love to see a chat. Can you see me? Is everything okay? Hold on. Am I frozen? Okay, Kath. Okay. I'm good. I thought it was frozen there for a second because I didn't see any chat. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? Okay. Zoom. And zoom. Yeah, you wouldn't like this, Kath, and that bums me out, but that's okay. We make a lot of things that she does like. But I know just a couple of people that don't like cheese. And altogether, well, one's passed away now, but and then a little boy that I know, he doesn't like cheese. Okay. Oh, darn it. My broken brain was not working there for a second. I was having a bit of a detour. Bit of a detour. Okay. And sorry guys, I'm not talking much. I kind of concentrating here. I'm having a little problem with my brain. But what do you think of this, you guys, besides Kath? Because I know that this is not her favorite. But what do you guys think? Would you guys try this? Do you think? Let me know. Kat or Nikki Noodles is smiling. Okay, I gotta wash my hands off. It's a little messy, but it's a little good. It's a lot good. So lasagna is not your thing, Kath? You don't care for lasagna, or do you? Or do you like lasagna made without ricotta? Ricotta. Ricotta. Okay. Okay. Well, what'd she say? Looks great. Yep. Manicotti. That's right. Yes, it is, Mike. It is. It's a huge zucchini. It is a huge zucchini. And while this is cooking in the oven, I'm going to work on some zucchini. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have a couple of noodles left over, but that's okay. I'll still cook them in the sauce and get them all nice, you know. And yeah, I have 3 left over. So okay. And rinse my hands off. Then throw the piping bag out. Okay. Alrighty. One thing that I am so excited about is normally up here we have to really watch our water. And because water is a total, it is full on precious commodity up here. And so we have a 3,500 gallon tank for water reserve. And so we have to make sure that 3,500 gallons, pardon me, that it lasts all winter long. So during the winter, we conserve. Well, usually at this time of year, we're conserving, right? Our cistern is almost overflowing. That's like unheard of. And so then with all of this new rain, it's going to be terrific. So we're very, very fortunate. So, okay. Now I have, like I said, I have just a couple of these noodles left over. And so I'm still going to put them in there because I want them to cook with the sauce. This will still be super duper yummo. All right. Let me get, oh, here's my sauce. No. One was almost empty. Yeah. So, okay. Here we go. Alrighty. And then over the top and just drowned it. Practically drown it. Okay. Yeah. So, did you guys put in the chat if you, oh my gosh, you can't even see what I'm doing. If you would make this or not? Because this is good. It's really good stuff. And we have a little bit of sauce left over, and I can freeze that. And then, whoop. Then I'm going to take this mozzarella. Let me get some scissors. Yeah. Hey, does anybody have any birthdays coming up? Let me know. Put in the chat when your birthday is. I would like to know that. Put in the chat when your birthday is. Hey, Joanna, how are you? If someone would make that, yes, can't cook anything that, oh, Mike. Watching Little League. Oh, the World Series, right on. You would definitely make that sweet. So sweet. Inez. Hi, Inez. Oh, Inez, our Portuguese friend that lives in the UK now. Yeah, hi, Inez. Mr. Quinn. Oh, I love me some Mr. Quinn. Yes, October 31st, Bubbles, May 1st. Okay. July 30th, you just had a birthday. Hi, Pam. February 20th. Okay, December 24th. I love it. I love it. Well, you know what, you guys? Hold on one moment. Because there's a couple of people whose birthdays I missed. Couple of birthdays. Where did my phone go? Where's my phone? If I were a phone, where would I be? Well, I'll have to get you next week. But I'll get you. Okay, let me see. I'm missing some here. Oh, Sean, yeah, I will get water. Thank you. You would make this recipe. Right on. Yes, we shared birthdays with, well, I don't know anybody that shares my birthday, but we share it out. We share and sing it out for birthdays. That's right. February 20th, February 8th. Okay. Wait, can I get a call out for being with Amazon on October 16th for 9 years at the Evil Empire? Shout out to you, Joanna, for being with Amazon for 9 years at Evil Empire. Birthday time. Yeah, I can't find my phone. Do you have other social networks? I don't have to send you a picture. Yeah, you know what? Go over on the TikTok, and it's Calamity Girl. I would love to see it. Or you can email it to me too. My email is in my link tree, pinned to the top. Yeah, I would love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to have to get you guys birthdays. I'll sing to you next week because I can't find my phone right now. But if I find my phone before we're done, well then you're hooked up. But first, you guys, I made a short today, and it's one of my flight attendant stories. I decided that I'm gonna because people ask me so many questions, and so I thought, well, I'll make a short answering the questions. So I made a short, and I answered the most my favorite place that I've ever been to while I was a flight attendant. So make sure you go over to that short here on this channel and go see it, please. Yes, please, and share it out. Share it out. Now we've got some mozzarella, okay, and we're just going to cover it with mozzarella and Parmigiano. Yes, the Parmigiano. Okay. And I know, Kath, this is probably grossing you out. I'm sorry, honey. Okay. Okay, guys. There we go. Let's take a look at that. What do you think? In the oven we go. Okay. I forgot to heat my oven. I always forget to preheat my oven, but that's good because turn the light on. Boom. And then turn your thing up to 350. The reason I turn the light on every time that I use the oven is because I forget quite often. And so sometimes I forget to turn off the oven. And so if I see a light that is on, oh, well, I must have forgotten to turn off the oven. Yeah. And so that works very well for me. And that tip was given to me by my friend, my best friend, Nikki Barr. Yeah. And so, no, not with this, Mike Coffee. I'm going to be making some vegetables and a salad. Yeah, no meatballs tonight. I make a killer goulash, please. That add to your list on how you'd make that. Oh, okay. I love goulash. Hungarian goulash. Yummy. Uh-oh. I need to shout that out. Shout it out. Boom, boom. Shout it out. Okay. Let's go sit down while the thing is heating up. We can talk a little bit. Okay. Inez. Oh, you're a chef? Oh my gosh. As a chef, I always work with my hands. It's just better to wash your hands constantly. And you're cooking on your own home. Cooking is about freedom. Indeed. I just got in, but it already looks delicious. It's manicotti. Yeah. And Inez, I didn't know you were a chef. How exciting. I'm not. I'm just a cook, and it's a hobby, and I like to share that out, with my friends. And here, you guys want to see something cute? Look at that little girl right inside there. Mia, Mimi, Mimi, Mia. Hi, Mia. Mia. Hi, baby. Hi. She is my baby right there. I love her so much. Hubby requested it for Sunday dinner so he can take it for lunches. Oh, what is that? What is that? That you're making, Joanna? Oh, the goulash. Yes. Oh gosh. Maybe we can do that like in the next couple weeks. Isn't she wonderful? Hi, lady. I vote for a goulash stream. Okay, okay. You know what? We have to do it because our accident asked us to, and we all love accident very much. Accident, you're like a brother to me. You really are. You're just pretty amazing. I think you're an amazing man. Very kind. Very kind. Yeah. Shout out to Accident, everybody. Shout out to Accident. Hey, Adam. Well, I think you're a cutie patootie, and I wish that you were my grandson. So you know what? I don't have any grandchildren, but I would love for you to be my grandson. Hmm? Think about it. I'm sure your mom would love that. And your grandma would really dig it. Yeah. And so, Adam, tell us about you. Where are you from? How old are you? Do you mind telling us? It's hot in here. Whew, I need some air. I'm 53 and I get hot flashes. Hi, Scratchy. You guys, look at this little guy. He is the cutest little thing ever. Hi, Scratchy. Hi, buddy. Hey, Scratch. Scratch. Hey, Lady A. Oh, I can do that too. I can do that too. Yeah. You're from the UK and you're 12. You know what? What part of the UK are you from? It's kind of a big area. Are you from Ireland? Are you from England or Scotland? Or don't you dare go out, Mia. You don't get to go out. I've been to Glasgow, been to Manchester, been to London. Let's see. I haven't been to Ireland. But we have another guy in here. It's from the UK and from Ireland. You're from Sheffield. It's near Manchester. Okay, so you're that's England. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, tell your mom and grandma about me. They might like it. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the oven to heat up, and then that'll go for like 45 minutes, and then well, for a half hour covered. And then another 15 minutes uncovered. Yeah. So you've been to Ireland. Oh my gosh. I want to go so bad. So bad. Them are my people. Yeah, I'm Irish. Can you tell? Do I look a little Irish? When I was young, I used to have a lot of freckles. Lots of freckles. Not anymore. I used to hate my freckles, and I was the only one in the family that had them. And my sister used to tell me all the time that I was adopted, and it was there was a time that I thought maybe I should believe her. Your last name is Wallace. Hubby is a direct descendant from William Wallace. He was born in Bellshill outside of Glasgow. I was stationed in Scotland. Now, what do you mean by stationed? What does that mean? What, for work or? Oh my goodness, we're up to 81 likes. Holy hell, thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's see. Hey, the light went off. We're ready to put it in. Okay. So here we go. Whoops, I need to cover this. What am I thinking? Oh, you were in the Navy. Okay. Well, thank you for your service, Joanna. Thank you very much. Okay. I don't know where the thing went for this. So I got to rip it. How many years did you serve in the Navy? Okay, good, good. That's nice and tight. And I watched a thing on PBS one time about how they make tinfoil. Wow, that's all I have to say. It was pretty amazing, you guys. Yeah, they take there's this gigantic roll of aluminum, and then they slice it down and keep slicing and slicing and slicing. It was just wow. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, 30 minutes covered. 30 minutes covered. 15 minutes uncovered. So a total of 45 minutes. Yeah. So let me see what you guys said. Cook was in the dishwasher if you wrap it in tin foil. What? What, Adam? Get out of here. Are you serious? That would be fun. Robert the Bruce. Every firstborn is named William. Hubby was the second born, so he was named Kenneth John. Okay. Oh, interesting. I'm learning a lot today. You guys, well, telling me, girl, I remember my sister telling me that I was adopted. After that, I went running to my mother crying. Yeah. And told her what my sister, and your mom said it wasn't true. I never told on my sister for that kind of stuff because I was afraid of the repercussions. Sister, she may, be sweet now, but it was hard growing up with her. It was hard. Yeah. Robert the Bruce was not a Wallace. Gotcha. I don't know who Robert the Bruce was, but he sounds like that he was pretty brutal. Is that true? Okay, you guys, I got to take off, and my voice is changing. I don't know if you can tell. I'm having a little bit of problem with my throat at the moment. So I'm going to take off and drink some water. Exactly. Yeah, I have to fill up my water. And then I need to go and rest up a little bit. I have some goiters in my throat that are very large, and they rub up against my voice box, and that's what changes my voice. So, told me that my sister was being mean. Oh, oh, I feel fine. It's just, Yeah. So, mods, thank you. Thank you for everything. All your everything you do. You guys, they volunteer for this. And I appreciate you very much. Everybody in the chat, thank you. Thank you for chatting. Everybody who is watching the replay or hanging out in the lurker lounge, thank you. Thank you very much. For those who are watching the replay and you got this far, please put that in the chat. I got this far. I read every comment and I respond to them too. So, you guys, I will be seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Stephanie will be here. Steph, you'll love her. And you know what? I think she's on right now. Um, hey, Kath, could you double check for me and see if Steph is on right now? I can't find my phone to check it. Yeah. Put lemon in my water. I don't like lemon in my water. I don't like lemon in my water. But I just like regular plain water. We have the absolute best water ever. Yeah. She's live right now. Okay. Please do me a favor and go over to Steph. Can you put her link in the chat for me? Do you mind doing that? And then thank you, Street. Oh, poet, I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Kath. And thank you for everything that you've done and your gifts and go over to Steph. Please go over to Steph and tell her that Calamity Girl, that you're there from Calamity Girl, and that you can't wait to see her tomorrow. Yeah, because she is a cutie patootie. So please, I would really appreciate that. Okay, you guys, I'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Again, thanks, mods.